Hi, welcome to You Therapy. I'm Michelle. Today's video is going to be some ideas that you could use for mental grounding. And we use mental grounding when we're feeling really upset, we're feeling overwhelmed, and we need to kind of get out of emotion brain and into our prefrontal cortex part of our brain where we can problem solve, or we feel a little bit calmer, so then we can move on with our life. So mental grounding, or any type of grounding, is not to be used to avoid our life or avoid our feelings, but sometimes they're so intense that we need to refocus for a bit on something simple that calms down the emotion, and then we will return to our life, return to whatever it is we need to do. So one thing you could do, and feel free to pause this and write down any that you would like to try. The first thing you could try doing is putting a category of objects together. So think of one category. It could be anything. It could be trees, dogs, types of bread, whatever it is. Think of a category and then kind of speed write as many things as you can think of that fit into that category. Another thing you could do is pick a letter in the alphabet and then think of as many positives or even neutral things that start with that letter. So again, this is going to be simple things that we do, doable things that get us out of emotion brain. Pick a color, list things that start with that color. So you kind of get this idea, right? Is, picking a category and then starting to get into your mental grounding state. Doing the alphabet backwards, counting from 1,000 backwards, singing your favorite songs, trying to memorize a favorite poem, maybe a line at a time, 2 lines at a time. When we're feeling really upset, it's so hard to concentrate. So we're going to do this with a lot of patience and kindness with ourselves. Another thing to try that can help us get mentally grounded is think of a daily event that you do and describe it in great detail. And I do think writing things down help, but if you don't, if you just like to think of it, that's fine if it works for you. So it could be making tacos. Okay, what ingredients do I need? Write down all the ingredients. Get out this particular pan. As much detail as you possibly can. How you might describe it to someone who's never done this thing before, and really get into it, really get into the details of some everyday event that you do. Put together a playlist of sweet videos, funny videos, videos that bring you joy, videos that inspire you. If you have the playlist already kind of ready, then it's sort of there for you, and you don't have to think of it when you're really upset and you're kind of spinning. And again, a lot of us watch these fun videos when we really would like to be doing something else. We're not going to use the fun, sweet videos to avoid our life, to not feel. We use them intentionally. That's how it works best, is we use it intentionally as, I'm really upset right now. I'm really kind of in my freak out mode. Here's my list that I have waiting for me, and I'm going to watch it for 5-10 minutes, a certain amount of time. Then check in with yourself. Okay, how am I doing? What's my anxiety level? What's my anger level? Whatever it is that's upsetting you right now. Have you kind of taken the edge off enough to go back to your life and return to doing positive, healthy, relaxing, whatever it is, things for you? Another activity that I like to encourage clients to do is a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you see. Look around the room. What are 5 things you see? And describe them non-judgmentally. So, blue lamp, red book, ugly sweater. No, we're not going to, use judgments, right? So you catch yourself, oh, okay, I did a judgment. Go back to just sweater or whatever. 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, and that might take some concentration. Really tuning in to what's in your environment. And again, we're not going to try to block out any sounds or hear some sounds more than others. That would be a natural thing to try to do, especially when we want to feel better. But can you just tune into all the sounds just as they are and see if you can do it, again, non-judgmentally. 3 things you feel: the clothes on your body, your feet in your shoes, whatever it is that's a sensation on your body. What do you feel? 3 things. 2 things that you, I lost. Well, you get the drift, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all 5 senses, and keep doing it. Maybe go to a different room and do it again, or go outside and do it again. Another one is to write a story if you like to write. It doesn't have to be a good story, it doesn't have to be a story that's of interest to you later, but can you just write a story that has really nothing to do with what's going on in your life right now? Get into your imagination brain, or recall a fun time that you've had in your life, or a fun time that you would like to have, an exciting thing you'd like to have. And again, you could do a lot of detail with that and really use your imagination with that. Maybe look at pictures of something that would make you think of a fun time and write that out. Again, we're not going to judge what you write. You're doing this for the purpose of grounding and getting out of emotion brain. All these are really just ways to return to the self. When we're really upset, when we're in distress, we're away from our true being, we're away from the meaning in our life. So sometimes it could feel like, oh, this is a waste of time to do the alphabet backward or write this story. I don't want to do that. But you could think of it as, I'm going to kind of take my time back by doing this self-care activity, and do as many as you can. There's many more that we could do, so that you can live your best, fullest life. And that's what I wish for you, is good self-care, self-compassion, and getting the things out of your way so that you can live your full life. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be well.